Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hello everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Dee Dee. Hi Kath. Hello Dr. Fizza. Hello everyone. Hi I was gonna say Dr. Lucky, but hi Lucky Hibiscus. Hello Harper. Hello everyone. Hi Starfall. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Hi Pure Heart. Hello, hi Culture. Hello Mystical. Hi Butterfly. Welcome. Hi Philia. Hi Diamond Girl. Welcome everyone. Hi Lily. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Eagle. Hi Hot Sun. Hi Harper. Hello everyone. Hi Tammy. Hi Dee Dee. Welcome everyone. Thank you for all the members too. Appreciate you all, guys. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Pure Heart. Everyone's here. Hi, Ends Human. I haven't seen you in a while too. Oh man, how's everyone? Tonight I have tonight's career. We're doing career tonight for the theme. You can ask any questions you want, like always, but tonight's theme is finding your true career path and finding financial abundance. So the spread is about what you are meant to do at this stage in your life, what skills or qualities you can leverage to grow financially, what mindset, fear, or pattern is limited for your financial growth, and then what steps to take now to move forward, and what kind of financial career abundance is possible if you do follow this path. But I'll switch the screen so we can start. Before I do that, if anyone's new here, it is exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. The only way to add yourself to the list is to add yourself on the list by writing exclamation mark, no spaces, with join, with your question after. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a program that allows you to put yourself on the list. If you're on the free list, I would do your reading if you're here or not. So I do put the timestamps in the comments after the live. But you can also come back during the live and write exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list, or exclamation mark timestamps to see where your timestamp where your reading was. If you end up in the lounge, a lounge is a waiting room, whereas Nightbot, the program, chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. People who do theme readings do go above the other questions, so sometimes your positions may get mixed up. So don't rely solely on the numbers. You can always write exclamation mark position to see where you are. Or ask Moonbeam. He maybe will help you there. What else was I gonna say? I don't know. I have a legal disclaimer in the description, but I'll switch the screen so we get started. Hopefully that makes some sense. Hi, love. Hello, theme reading. Career. Don't have one yet. Don't know what type of job I want. Sweet. Hello, you're a Cancer, right? So Cancers are generally good at like home businesses, healthcare, cleaner, decorator, something along the lines of like staying home. And with your moon energy, you could be like more into like techie type of stuff, more analytical or artsy. Let's see for hello. What careers? Any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to kind of give hello a career message about finding her true career path and financial abundance. There we go. So for the Nine of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands in the light, right? Nines are always like that magical card where you're coming to an end. You're almost there, you're at the finish line, and you're ready for like something new. For the Knight of Wands, I feel like it's just you having that strength or building that strength to figure out what kind of career does align with your true soul and your personality and what will give you a sense of contentment. You can't even see that. Yeah, so this is supposed to be what you are meant to do at this stage in your life, and I feel like it's just a matter of you trying to figure out what your true purpose is and going after that right now. You have the Ten of Wands in the light. So I feel like there may be a lot of pressure on you finding a career, maybe just from social media, whatever that is for you. Maybe just the finances in general. You feel like you're carrying on more weight than you should. Could be holding you back a little bit, but I feel like while you're having this time, you can figure out what skills you're really good at or what talents you have to bring to the table while you're trying to figure things out, even though it may be a little bit hard and stressful. For the strength card here, I feel like you do have a lot of strength. You have a lot of courage. You know, you may not realize it, but you do. It's somewhere in there. For the strength card, this is what's manifesting um for you. So what mindset, fears, or patterns is limiting you with your financial growth? So it could be just um lack of confidence or trying to figure out what is going on there to move forward with, because you know you're strong, right? You know, yeah. And this card in particular is about soft power and influence. So maybe it's a matter of being an influencer or using your soft power to, I don't know, help someone else. It could go along the lines of cancers being like into healthcare, and I don't know. For the Three of Cups in the dark, this is what steps to take now to move forward. The Three of Cups is kind of like going on a solo mission, not like collaborating or networking or pushing yourself forward with other people. It's a matter of you focusing on yourself and what you can do by yourself um, while you're waiting to figure out what your career path is right now. And, you know, maybe it's a matter of starting a little side hustle for yourself or whatever that is for you. The Eight of Swords is in the dark. You know, the Eight of Swords in the dark is a good one, right? It means you have freedom. You have freedom to explore. So kind of financial career. Okay, this is what is gonna happen if you do follow the recommendations from the cards. Is that you'll have that sense of freedom. You won't be tied down. You'll be able to do what you want to do. You don't release any mental blocks. And not feel trapped anymore and focus on being your true self, even if you feel like faking it till you make it, because that's Eight of Swords kind of goes in that direction. But that's what I got. It can be super tiring. Oh man. Sometimes water energies can be energy drainers, but they still have a lot of soul. Like you have a lot of love to care, a lot of nurturing, a lot of caring. And some people are just not really, you know, wanting that kind of energy. It's not a bad thing about you, it's a bad thing about them, right? If they're not open to some tender love and care, then that's on them, not on you. Hello. Twin soul. Career reading for twin souls. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give twin soul a message in finding their true career path and financial abundance. You have a secret message there that came through. Oh, the calling, career calling. So it's a matter of following your true heart, right? Following what you're meant to be in your career. Maybe there's a fresh start or a second chance for you. I'm not quite sure what your career path is right now, but this is what you're meant to do at this stage in your life. So I feel like whatever true talent, soul gifts, or what aligns with your soul right now is you trying to find your true calling, what you would truly want to be, your dream job kind of scenario, and how you're gonna get there and how you're gonna work on that. The Temperance is in the dark too, so I do feel like it's a matter of finding that middle ground. Like what energy, what skills and qualities you can use to leverage to some sort of financial growth or career growth, whatever that is. I mean, if you grow your career, then your financial growth will follow through with that, right? So it's kind of like finding that work life balance as well. But with the temperance, I feel like there's also this energy of um not just finding your balance, but figuring out what kind of things really aligns with your soul, like what you feel like you can pursue further. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of, even though things may not, like, you don't want to give up one thing for another, you may not have time to pursue doing all this searching and figuring out what skills and qualities you have to grow yourself financially. But I feel like it's just a matter of finding out what your heart is calling you towards, and seeing what you can fit in your schedule that you already have, and work with that to see if there's anything there that you can grow a little bit more. For the strength card in the dark, I feel like there's this energy like this is supposed to be what mindset, fears, or patterns are limiting right now. So maybe it's fears that you don't have enough confidence, perhaps because it's a strength card. Um, could be just a matter of trying to find some more patience. I don't know. Some of these are hard, but for the Ace of Swords, I feel like there's a new beginning that wants to come. I feel like, the Ace of Swords is just a delayed energy, that light bulb moment is going to come for you. It's just going to take some more time. Because I just feel this sense of out of ideas, and you may get some chitter chatter from other people saying, "No, you can't do that." Like, why would you want to do that? Not really support the way that you want. But I feel like do what you want to do. It doesn't matter what they have to say. And then if you do follow this path, it says the Six of Cups. So maybe returning to something old, maybe something you were really good at before, but you gave it up for something else. Maybe it's time to take a look to see if it's worthwhile again. Because I feel like even though you may have had mixed feelings about it, I feel like that experience could be more useful now that you have some growth and you've matured, and things are different now. Seems to be something to look forward to. If it could bring you some harmony to return to the old past, it seems. That's what I got. Love. Being reading for love. Let's see, what does love need to know in career right now? How can love find her true career path and financial abundance? How can love find her true career path and financial abundance? These want to come out, so we'll see what that is. They didn't want to separate, so we'll keep it. Oh, yeah. So you have the celebration. So it's the Three of Cups. For the Three of Cups, I feel like, yeah, you're on a solo mission, not really needing to work with others or whatever that is. I feel like you're going to get that success with doing whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe it's a matter of, even though you may be on a solo mission, you may also be able to bring other people together, build a sense of community in that sort of sense in your workplace, or if you're starting something new. You have the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups, both in the dark. So I feel like there may be a little bit of stagnation energy coming through here with the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords, not really moving forward in any direction. But I feel like what skills or qualities you may have to bring some financial growth towards you, or career growth, I feel like is maybe likely, like, trying to let go of any past regrets or any past things that are no longer serving you anymore, that may be discouraging you or making you feel like, you know, low confidence or low energy and that sort of thing. Because like this one says, moving to a better role. I feel like there's always a possibility for that. Where your career goes, your finances will flow with that. If you're bored and need a change, it may be time to take a look and see if there is a change that you can do there. For the Five of Swords and a Light. So this is what mindset or patterns is limited or affecting your finances right now. The Five of Swords, maybe just a matter of conflicts or arguments. I don't know if you share your money with someone else or what's going on with that, and just people telling you how to spend your money may be a little bit draining. But I feel like you have ambition at any cost, right? Wherever your ambition goes, your energy will flow. It's just a matter of figuring out what that is for you. I feel it's kind of like defending yourself and not feeling intimidated. Seems to be what's going to give you some growth. For the Devil card here, and this is what steps to take now to move forward. So maybe it's just a matter of being focused on yourself, be greedy in your own time and energy, and where you want to put that focus on rather than giving it to everybody else. You know, kind of like you go in boss mode energy, and everyone else can just fend for themselves, right? For the Page of Swords, I feel like there's someone to communicate to get you on this path. With finances and career, I'm not quite sure who they are for you. This one says researcher. Maybe it's just a matter of you looking into different financial opportunities or financial approaches where it can get you going, right? I feel like there's this taking a step back, having some fresh eyes look at your circumstances, and it may give you some ideas. But that's what I got. Culture. Being reading for culture. What does culture need to know about our finances? And career. How can culture find her career path and financial abundance? You have the Ten of Pentacles here. So for the Ten of Pentacles, that's like happy home, happy life. Just kind of like, you know, knowing where your roots are and where you stand and where you want to grow. It could be just a sense of focusing on the long-term goal. Like, what career can you see yourself doing long-term, not just in the moment? Um, you have the Page of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like there's energy of you just manifesting what goals you want to manifest for yourself. The Page of Pentacles may be getting some good news, some good information about a new training, a new workshop or something that may help you with your career or advance yourself in your career, whatever that is for you. Page of Pentacles too, I feel like there's this energy of you being more ambitious or more goal oriented. So it's kind of like manifesting those goals and then focusing on them. That's what's coming through here. The Devil is in the dark, so I feel the sense of freedom, like letting go of anything that may be holding you back or pushing you away from something or other. With the Devil card in the dark too, I just feel like there's this energy of not just like releasing that self, but also like kind of feel this energy of like you focusing on like healthier relationships or being more picky and choosy about who you want to surround yourself with connections and friends and that sort of thing. You know, because sometimes your friends has a bigger influence on you than you realize. So shifting friends with a different group, if they're kind of devil energy-ish, may help. I don't know. The Five of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on in Five of Swords is usually negative, but in the dark is kind of like finding some resolutions, coming up with some compromise, boosting that ambition at any cost kind of thing. You know, if your egos are clashing with someone, maybe it's time to walk away from that energy and finding like your own people that you do connect well with. For the Queen of Pentacles, so this path may lead you to being a manager somewhere, right? The manager card, the Queen of Pentacles. She's very nurturing, resourceful, caring, very responsible. She's also a healer. So cancers are really good at working in the healthcare field and then being in a role that's nurturing and caring and sensitive. So I feel like there's a good energy for you too. You're welcome, culture. Tammy, theme reading for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know in career? What does Tammy need to know in career right now? There we go. Ooh, you have the Six of Wands. You can make that magic happen, right? The Six of Wands, a badass success. You got it. You just got to, be the MVP, right? Oh man, I feel that for you. MVP is the gamer talk for um most value player or gamer. But you got it, right? That's a promotion. Maybe it's a matter of working in some sort of industry, whatever that is for you. I don't know. Seems to have some success there. Getting that recognition, getting that praise, feeling completed, or the sense of completion. Seems to be this is what stage in your life that you're meant to follow right now. So for the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, I feel like you may feel like you're out of time or that sort of thing. But for the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, it could be just like in that cycle, and you're trying to figure out the cycle that you can roll with and not what industry? I don't know. I was just thinking of some sort of industry. There's lots of industries, fashion industry, sales industry, that sort of thing. Career kind of talk. um, yeah, just a matter of figuring out what makes you excited like this, right? What makes you feel proud and content. The judgment is here, so it's a matter of following your calling, allowing your heart to do the walking, and you follow where it goes, having a fresh start, a second chance at something. Um, then there's the temperance. So the temperance is finding that middle ground. It's kind of like finding that balance between work life, home life kind of scenario and how you're going to go about doing it. But I feel like that's your best moves forward is trying to find that balance between the two and what your heart truly wants you to do, that sort of thing. For the finish line, right? So the Knight of Wands is what happens if you follow this path. You'll feel like you're at the finish line, like you don't have any more challenges or obstacles to overcome. It's just a matter of grounding yourself and guarding your work and the things that you have going on there. I feel like even though you may be exhausted and tired, you're gonna keep going anyways. Resilient. The first card? Oh, what was the first card? The first card was the Six of Wands. So that is the badass card. It means that you want that attention, you want that appreciation. You want to put yourself out there so that you can see that you're worthy. So this is the card of where you're at now to move forward with a career. So it could be like a career change for you, or you boosting yourself in the career that you already have to get that attention, get those rewards, get that promotion, or whatever that is. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so it's kind of like following your heart and seeing where it leads you. I mean, with the judgment here is about following your heart and seeing where it leads you, kind of thing. Yeah. For DC, fame reading for DC. What does DC need to know right now in career and abundance and finances? Oh gosh, I said that all backwards. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to give DC a message of finding their true career path? Thank you. And financial abundance. So you have the Hangman in the dark. So I just feel like you've been bored and just waiting it out and trying to figure out what your next steps are. Maybe you're too scared to take some calculated risk, or maybe at the edge, maybe you have did the calculations but haven't taken the risk yet. I don't know. But the Ace of Wands is like you're ready for something new, something shiny, something exciting, right? That spark of fire with the Ace of Wands. Maybe it's entrepreneurship. I always say that wrong, but you know what I mean. So this is the stage in your life that your goal wants you to fulfill. For the Queen of Cups here in the light, she's like a boss mode lady person, so maybe it's a matter of stepping up in management or whatever that is for you. The Queen of Cups, she's very kind and kind and nurturing, but she also trusts her inner voice. She listens to her inner instincts. she follows her heart more than what's on her mind or what people tells her to do, right? So I feel like it's a matter of you figuring out. I feel like that's your skills and qualities, is trusting your intuition, trusting your heart, and figure out what is going on there. The next we have the King of Pentacles here. So for the King of Pentacles, he's also boss man, right? Wanting that to business success. So it could be just recharging your batteries, rearranging your goals and your expectations. But this is supposed to be like what mindset, fears, or patterns are limiting you right now. And I feel like if you don't have that ego, that confidence, whatever that is for you to boost it, maybe it's time to give it a little bit of boost or brush off some energy to encourage yourself to grow, because when your career grows, your financials just follow with it, right? Yeah. You have the strength card, so you have the confidence, the courage, the get up and go energy, right? You may have some quiet patience where you don't mind waiting, but I feel like you've been waiting long enough, and the Ace of Wands is like, get going. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I think it's dry in here. So where this path will lead you is the Queen of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if this will lead you feeling a little emotionally guarded because you're not trusting the flow of this or what's going on with that. But yeah, have high standards for yourself. I feel like you're very smart. You know how to get things done or where you want to go to manifest it. I'll just pull one more just to see what the Queen of Swords is. Yeah, Ten of Wands. So yeah, maybe put more work on you if you're stepping up to a management position or whatever's next for you in your career. But you got it. You can do it, right? You may be carrying the load of the team, but I believe in you. You have that strength card, so you can make it happen. Anna? Is that how I say your name? Hello, Anna. Welcome. Career reading for Anna. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Anna a message about finding their true career path and financial abundance? Not sure how that was supposed to go, but there you go. Ooh, there's some negativity here. So I don't know if you have some doubts about your finances or doubts about your career path, but you have the Four of Cups. I don't know if you've been bored and needing a change or been sitting on an idea for so long that you don't know if it's still there, that it's still valuable, or what's going on with that. I just feel a sense of stagnation in your current energy. So maybe it's a matter of finding something new or boosting your energy with the career that you have now. The Page of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like there's this energy of feeling a little bit nervous or a little bit inconsistent or indecisive about what your next steps are or how to move forward in your career or your finances. But I feel like with the Page of Swords is also the researcher. So looking into it, finding out more information, learning all what you can with growing in the career that you have, or how you can do a new career, what you can do for yourself. If it's like a home business, or if it's something else for you, like it's some working for someone else kind of thing. Just kind of figure out where that is going to lead you moving forward. Like be curious, gather all the data you can. How like take a step back, look at it with fresh eyes, may help you have some leverage to grow your finances. For the Queen of Cups in the dark as well. Queen of Cups, she's the boss lady, so it's a matter of like keep stepping up. Queen of Cups, she very much listens to her intuition, listens to her inner voice, her instincts about which direction is best for her to go into. So I feel this energy of you taking on some healing roles, maybe more like trusting your intuition to leading the way. And I feel like this is also a skill that you have, is trusting your instincts and following through with them. So yeah, I am feeling this healing energy coming through. So I don't know if that's like being in the healthcare field or, nurturing for children or whatever that is for you. For the Ten of Cups in the dark, they're all in the dark. I just feel like there's more doubt or delays with starting something or how to move forward in this path, because I feel like it's a matter of trying to find that perfect work-life balance. I mean, it's hard to find a perfect balance into anything, but it's just a matter of what helps you feel content, kind of thing, right? Building a family in your workplace, kind of thing, may help. Building that sense of support system for you seems to be the next steps forward. And then for the Two of Wands in the dark, just kind of a matter of deciding which direction you want to go into and step in that direction, right? I feel like it's a matter of being more optimistic. I wanted to say ambitious and optimistic at the same time, but yeah, having both of those, I feel like will come naturally once you take that first step. But that's what I got with that. Tammy had a meeting with CEO of a company to look at the project. So on. How did the meeting go? Let's see. For G. G had. Well, I might as well just use these cards. Right? For G, G had a meeting with the CEO of a company to look at the project and so on. So how did the meeting go? How did the meeting go for G? Turning spirit guides, answering names, or Fae. How did the meeting go with G? She has a Page of Cups in the dark, so I don't know if she's now playing the waiting game of waiting to hear back from the company of how that meeting went. Because I feel like it's kind of like her just learning about the company or learning about the project or whatever's going on with that. There's the Emperor here, so I feel like she was very confident in herself. She played her role at the meeting very well. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. There may be a little bit of overthinking it a little bit though, so I don't know if she's stressing and worrying about it now that the meeting is over. The Chariot is in the dark, so some things are at a pause. So I feel like G is kind of playing the waiting game to waiting to hear back from the CEO to see what's going to happen with that. The Two of Cups is in the dark too. So this one is about like balancing contracts or balancing the connection between G and the CEO or whoever else was in this meeting. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark too. So yeah, I feel like it's a lot of delay, just waiting it out to see how it goes. So I don't know if the CEO had meetings with other people, not just G, but I feel like they're just waiting for them to make some sort of decision or give some sort of feedback. But that's what I got with that. So I feel like overall it went good. I feel like on G's end, she did, she was the best that she could be, right? The Emperor here. She felt very confident, presented herself well, it seems. So that's what I got. Abdul, happy with third party. What's going on with Abdul's life? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, name for Faye? Then why can't we give Dr. Fizz a message? Is Abdul happy with third party? What is going on in Abdul's life right now? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. I feel like he is very happy. I feel like there's going to be some big changes. You know the death card. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I feel like there's going to be some big changes in his life. with the Death card, like a rebirth energy. And I feel like he's going to start something new. So I don't know if he's happy with a third party, but then there's going to be something new coming into his life. So I don't know if this is a new job or a new person or what's going on with that. There does seem to be something from his past is coming back as well with the Six of Cups here. So I don't know if he's going to go back to an old job or what this energy is, or going back to an old person. Whatever's going on, he's going to get some good communication with the Page of Wands. Something that's exciting. Like I feel like he's going to be invited somewhere that may just change the course of whatever is going on here. Where he's going to have to find that balance between taking on this new role with everything else he has going on. Is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it could be a new person in love. Is the Six of Cups an old career path? Is the Six of Cups an old career path? No. Is the Six of Cups an old love? Is the Six of Cups an old love? Too many cards. Is the Six of Cups an old love? No. I don't know. Is the Six of Cups a new job coming through? Could be not. Maybe it's not something from their past. Maybe just something that they had experience in before, and they have a new opportunity of actually doing it. Yeah. I feel like something's gonna take a turn in his life where he's gonna have to change what he's doing and where he's at. Because I feel the sense of him moving or like traveling farther away. Not quite sure what that means, but that's what I got. You're welcome, Dr. Fizza. Theme reading, yes. You're an Aries. I'm posting an Aries career reading tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Aries are good at being the boss, the manager, police, security, that type of thing. Let's see for Kath. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kath a message about finding her true career path and financial abundance? So for the Justice here, I feel like you're going to find your balance. I feel like right now you're at the stage of your life where you want to find that balance. You want to find... Yeah. That is awesome. Yeah, so check out tomorrow's video. It's an Aries career video. It goes more into depth of what I'm saying now. For the performance reviewers, so I feel like it's kind of like you doing your own performance reviewer. Like, where are you at now? What skills that you already have? What talents do you have? And how you're going to use that moving forward. I feel like that's where you're at now. For the Lovers in the Dark, Lovers Lovers card doesn't always mean like a romantic relationship. It's kind of like just having choices of partnerships and who you want to connect with, right? So I feel like it's always about who you allow in your circle, who you connect with the most, and see if they're helping you grow, if they're helping you, supporting you, and like trying to encourage you to be the best person you can be moving forward and not keeping you stuck. So I feel like this is what can leverage you to grow financially, because if you're more focused on your career, your finances is going to flow with it. For the Emperor in the Dark, this is like a boss mode energy. I mean, it's in the dark, It could be just a matter of boosting your own energy, boosting your own ego, of feeling like you are in charge of your path, you are in charge of your career. So this is supposed to be what mindset or fears or patterns is limiting you. So I feel like for this one, it's kind of like your mindset. You can do more than what you believe you can do. You know, you just gotta believe in your skills, believe in your talents, believe in your own self-worth and ambitions, right? So this path, what steps to take forward now is taking a leap of faith, right? The Ace of Swords, starting something new, taking that initiative with speaking your mind, maybe it's networking, whatever it is, like putting yourself out there by taking that initiative, right? And then you have the Chariot. So the Chariot could be like taking that promotion drive. So advertising yourself so people know that you exist, so people know that you're available to hire or whatever that is for you. And then where this path will lead you, what kind of financial or career abundance is possible for you right now is um the Knight of Wands, right? So making that fire happen. The Knight of Wands is all about high speed changes. They're like the risk takers, making those bold moves, stepping outside your comfort zone, feeling fearless, ambitious, but also moving forward with that charm that Aries have, right? Aries do have that a magic charm to them. So it's a matter of using that to your advantage as well. That's what I got. Harper! Let's see for Harper. Why did Rode lie to me about hooking up with a prostitute? What are they hiding from Harper? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Why did Rode lie to Harper about hooking up with a prostitute? Ace of Cups. I feel like he's trying to make himself look better than he is, but he's not. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Why did Rode lie to Harper about hooking up with a prostitute? Oh man, the Ace of Cups. I feel like he's just kind of like, smothering himself with self love and trying to not feel empty, trying to feel something. So I feel like even though he can't do what he wants to do, he's trying to make up something that he wants. The King of Wands there. He wants this King of Wands life, right? He wants that feeling like they are in charge, they're in control. I feel like this road kind of motivates themselves through their passion. There is the moon in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of I just feel like there's this energy of them lying and betraying and deceiving just because they can't get that true love that they truly want, right? They really want this, but it's in the dark. So they feel like it's kind of impossible, but it's just their own ego making it impossible for them. So they sit there and they think about all the things they would like to have, but they're not paying attention to the things that they can actually have. They want all these shiny cups instead of the one that's being handed to them for some reason isn't good enough. King of Cups. I feel like he would like to be that type of person who's just a player, can get any person they want and do any person they want, but I feel like they're not. That is what I got. Yeah. I wouldn't trust him either. You're welcome, Harper. And human. Hello. What is Yashita thinking about? What is Yashita thinking about? And human. She saw my Instagram and was all Mad? Oh man, why would you, or all sick? That looks like a sick emoji. I'm not sure what that emoji is. Let's be for Human. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith that one can give Human a message? What is Yoshida thinking about Human about? The sun is in the dark, so I feel like Yoshida was in a bad mood already before she saw your Instagram or whatever. So I feel like she's already was not in the best mood, and I feel like that just made her take it out on you kind of thing, because the sun's in the dark with the Knight of Wands. So I feel like she just wanted to feel not so connected with herself for some reason, with what her thoughts or her reaction was. I'm not quite sure if that makes any sense. Just with the sun here in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of like just feeling low and just needing a recharge. And then, wanting to take it on you, feeling that um, you know, I don't know. I feel like she felt like she was either jealous of you, or she felt like you should be jealous of her. I'm not quite sure how that's playing out. Because I feel like overall, Yoshita does want to connect with you, right? The Three of Cups here, I feel like she does want to connect with you. Three of Cups in the light. I feel the sense of excitement and wanting to hang out with you, wanting to be with you. So I don't know if she was faking being mad just to get your attention. Because there's judgment there too. So I don't know if she thought she made the best judgment. Because I feel like she feels very strongly for you. I feel like she has a lot of respect for you overall. She feels like the two of you have a good balance or a good thing going, or you could possibly in the future have a good thing going with that equal give and take. But yeah, it does show that she wasn't in the best mood there. I feel like she put blame on you for her mood. Not quite sure if that makes any sense, but that's what I got. So I feel like overall she thinks very highly of you. She has a lot of good thoughts about you. Just, I don't know. In the moment, it seems like, yeah, there was a moment there. Neil, hello. Will Amar notice my unfollow? What will be his reaction? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Amar notice Nail's unfollow? What will be his reaction? I guess he's not going to be happy about it. Like, that's exactly what came out. Just, I don't know if you saw that, but a broken heart. Feeling like you broke something inside of him, the Hierophant in the dark. Was blindsided, didn't expect you to unfollow them, like was totally unexpected, like they were just blindsided by it. Feeling stuck, like they don't know how to move forward, feeling sad or left out or feeling like they've lost something. Lost you, I'm assuming. And the King of Wands, I feel like they're trying to act like they're okay, they're trying to hide behind their ego, like this isn't bothering them as much as it really is. So yeah, I feel like Amar definitely noticed, was definitely heartbroken about it, trying to figure out why you did it, but also trying to hide behind their ego like they don't care. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's what I got. Yeah, that's a lot. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. To join the lessons, exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. That way Nightbot can add you to the list. Nightbot's not a person. It's just a program that allows you to add yourself to the list. Diamond Girl. What are S's feelings towards Diamond Girl? Right? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What are S's feelings towards Diamond Girl? Hi, Shisha. To join the list, yeah, just like that. We just gotta put a space after the join. Explanation mark join, just like you did with no spaces. That's perfect. Just do space and career. Moonbeam, maybe you can help. Shisha. I think she did try to do a join. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond Girl a message? What are S's feelings towards Diamond Girl? Oh, Moonbeam says it worked. So that's good. You're good, Shisha. Oh, perfect. Yes, perfect. Thank you. For Diamond Girl, what are S's feelings towards Diamond Girl currently? Also, don't forget we have Members Monday every Monday. Isha. Sorry about that. I said that wrong again, eh? Elisha. Gotta remember, Elisha. I think I said that, and then I went back to your name on the bar there. Elisha. I will get it right, I promise. It may take some time though. For Diamond Girl, I got the Magician, so I feel like you're gonna make magic happen. I feel like S definitely has feelings towards you. The Two of Cups, a love, romance, a deep connection, that soulmate connection, right? The Magician, I feel like there's chemistry between the two of you and that sort of thing. But I feel like they're holding back, you know? You have the Seven of Pentacles here, so they're definitely holding back. They may be a little bit frustrated with themselves. Maybe I don't know if it's because they're shy or they don't know how to move forward with you or what's going on with that. The Page of Cups are definitely holding back on their emotions. They're keeping their feelings to themselves. I feel like they're feeling a little immature in their energy because I feel like they don't know how to react to this strong of an energy because I feel like this is more than lust. Like they're really interested in you, but I feel like they don't know how to deal with it. I feel like they want to be the King of Swords. Like they want to step it up. They want to be the person that, you need them to be. But, this is kind of like pulling them backwards. They feel like they have a lot of respect for you. They want to be mature. They want to do the right thing. But I feel like they're a little bit cynical of themselves and is maybe preventing them with truly expressing their emotions towards you themselves. But yeah, I feel like they have a lot of emotions towards you. Not quite sure why they're holding back though, but that's what I got. Eagle! General reading for Eagle. During spirit guides, dancing with angels, or fae, they want to come and give Eagle a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eagle a message? The Ace of Cups, love and romance. And I feel like a new person is coming into your energy. I do feel that for you. I feel like there's a new person who wants an opportunity to communicate with you or connect with you in some sort of way. I don't know if that's a love or work or what. I feel like this person has been thinking about you for quite a while with the Four of Swords here. I feel like this person may have had to take a break or had to take a rest or a leave. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Because I feel like they were overwhelmed with some sort of things. I don't know if they're overwhelmed with stress or what it was. Maybe they just weren't feeling well, but I feel like during that time they spent a lot of time thinking about you. The Chariot is in the dark, so I feel like they're at a pause. Like they don't know if they should express themselves towards you or not. So I feel like there's some holding back going on there. I feel like whatever that energy is, I feel like you have a boost of energy yourself. Because I feel this energy of you having this hot, fiery boost of ambition or energy. If you don't feel that now, I feel like you're going to feel it soon. Because I just feel like you're going to have a boost of motivation with either being inspired or creative or ambitious in some sort of energy where you feel like you have more control over what's next or what you want to tackle or what you want to do or accomplish, even though you may not know what exactly that is for you. With the Two of Swords, you may feel like you're at a crossroads, just trying to decide which path is best for you moving forward. Let's see, why the Two of Swords? What's going on with the Two of Swords for Eagle? Yeah, it could be a work situation because I feel like you're developing your skills or you're going to be better at something really soon if you're not. Like, I feel like you're working towards being better at something. You have the Seven of Cups here, so I feel like it's just a matter of figuring out what options are available towards you. Maybe you have too many options or too many choices to decide from. I feel like that could be the thing too. I just feel like it's a matter of choosing whatever you feel like you can stick with, like whatever one you can focus on long term that aligns with your energy, it aligns with your wants and desires of moving forward. Seems to be the way to go here. But that is what I got. Starfall, theme reading for Starfall and career. The rain, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Starfall a message. Rain, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Starfall a message about finding their true career path of financial abundance. You have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you have options, choices to make regarding which career path you want or how you want to grow your financial abundance, right? I just feel this sense of you trying to juggle it all, though, you know, trying to juggle balancing maybe work life, home life, or balancing your budget or whatever's going on with that. Maybe it's just you kind of like living in that gig economy, you know, where it's just kind of like picking up jobs here and there, kind of thing. Whatever that is for you, I feel like you have choices, you have options. It's just a matter of figuring out what aligns best with your heart and your true purpose and that sort of thing moving forward. So I feel like with the High Priestess here, this is what skills, qualities you can leverage with to grow your finances. So I feel like it's a matter of trusting your inner wisdom, trusting your inner self, and maybe doing a little bit of soul searching to see what your heart truly wants you to do, like what you feel like, what makes your heart really happy. Like, are you really good at one sort of skill or some sort of thing like that? How you can make that grow for you. You have the King of Wands here. So I feel like you have that spark of motivation, that spark of that drive to take action whenever you want to. It's kind of like seeing the bigger picture, thinking of what you truly want to do with what you have, right? I feel like it's a matter of you, because I feel like you have this energy of just being a natural born leader, right? I feel like you can lead others or help others in like some sort of team or being able to motivate other people through your passion. I do feel that for you as well. So this is supposed to be like what's your mindset is at. So I feel like it's more about your mindset maybe could be limiting you with not believing that you can have these skills or you have this ambition within yourself. The Queen of Pentacles here, the manager kind of thing. So maybe it doesn't matter about stepping up, being the manager, or whatever next level it is for you in your career. But I do feel the sense of you trying to find that balance between the domestic type of world, like being the mundane with a work balance and trying to figure it all out. Queen of Pentacles, she's very resourceful. She's very business savvy or has good business sense, whatever you want to call that. But the Queen of Pentacles is also really good at starting home businesses, a healer, that sort of thing. take care of children or gardening or cooking and that sort of thing as well. Don't know if that's up your alley, but I feel like this is your next steps to move forward with now, is finding what truly aligns with your heart and your soul that will make you happy and content long term. Because if you're happy and content with your career, then, financial abundance just follows through with that. You have the King of Swords in the dark. So, King of Swords in the dark, maybe it's a matter of worrying about what other people think or feeling like you're not good enough or whatever that is. This card in particular does, kind of leads you towards consulting with an expert who can give you more legal expert advice and career kind of thing. That's what I got for you. Your heart. What does pure heart need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give pure heart a message? What does pure heart need to know right now? Ooh. What's going on with pure heart? I think they'll want to turn to the light. For the Hierophant in the dark. I feel this energy of something not aligning with you properly, or something's not. I don't know if it's just a matter of you wanting to break the cycle of something, or what's going on there. Or are you feeling like this maybe not be conventional for enough for you, or I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. That sort of thing. I had an energy and I just lost it. I don't know what that was. I hope it comes back. If it comes back to it, I will go back to it. The Two of Cups. I don't know if this is someone coming towards you in career or love. I feel like there's someone that I don't know if you're in a relationship right now or not. But I feel like there's someone else that wants to come into your energy. So I don't know if this is the person that is not really aligning with your energy, even though they want to connect with you. Because you have the sun in the dark too, so I feel like there's some negativity going around this person. But I don't know if it's just the negativity because they don't really align well with you right now, or you both have different timelines going on, or what's going on with that. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, so I feel like your energy is very strong on focusing on your own ambitions, your own independence, your own self-sufficiency energy. What is going on with the Nine of Swords and the Sun in the dark? The Hangman, they're playing the waiting game, right? Not really knowing what's this person's deal or why you're waiting for them. What is this person's true feelings towards pure heart? What are their true feelings for pure heart? Judgment. What is their intentions towards pure heart? So someone may be wanting to come back and apologize towards you. Maybe they broke off with you before and now they want to come back and apologize towards you, but they worry that you're going to judge them harshly. So I feel like they're waiting for the best time to approach you. That is what I got. I feel like someone's coming into your energy. I feel like they're going to want to apologize towards you. I feel like they've learned their lessons. I feel like they've had a growth or a sense of maturity in them. I feel like they have a different perspective than they did before. Maybe now they see things your way. Now that they have time to think about it and heal from it. That is what I got. Well, did you reach your goal this year? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae Will Dee Dee reach her goal this year? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Will Dee Dee reach their goal this year? Are there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Will Dee Dee reach her goal this year? Ooh, I would say yes. It may be discouraging. There may be some obstacles and tornadoes and roadblocks, and a tree may just fall on your path. But slow and steady is the way to go. You're welcome, Dee Dee. Overcome whatever heartbreaks come your way. Making sure that if this Knight of Wands breaks your heart, that you trample over him, right? Not literally. Before the Justice card here, I feel like you're going to find your balance. You're going to find your groove. You're going to speak your truth. I feel like you're going to learn to figure out what you can manage and what you can't. Like what you can commit to and what you can't. And I feel like you're going to motivate yourself to follow through on your word kind of thing, right? Yeah. I feel like it's not a matter of looking to see who will support you and who won't. I feel like it's a matter of you standing your own ground and supporting yourself and pushing yourself through this. It may be a slow and steady progress, but I feel like you got this. What other advice can I give to Dee Dee right now? Yeah, it may not be a lot of cheerleaders out there pushing you forward, but I feel like you got this. You can stand your ground. You can motivate yourself. You can stick to your word and do what you got to do, despite the challenges. But that's what. Country love, hello. What mindset or belief is limiting my professional success? Ooh. Let's see. Let's just see. We'll use these ones. Because that question does go along the lines of the theme reading. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae, the one coming of country love, a message of what mindset or belief is limiting country love's professional success? So I feel like your current energy right now seems to be the Fool. The Fool is about taking that first big leap of faith in opening up your mindset and trusting your flow of things of gaining that professional success. So I feel like it's just a matter of building that sense of faith, being open to new experiences, being optimistic in your energy, having faith seems to be a big one. The Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles is laying down that foundation to grow that professional success. Like what is going to make your success stable long term, not just in the moment. Seems to be a strong one for you too. The Ten of Pentacles, right? It's kind of like not just having that success, but like settling down, figuring out what your true beliefs and values are and how you're going to support that to make it grow. You also have the Two of Cups here, so it's kind of like building that partnerships or building or doing some networking, like reaching out to other people for that support to help you grow that professional success and trying to find that balance or trying to balance the contracts that you have or the connections that you have that will help with that success as well. So what seems to be limiting your beliefs is the Seven of Swords is in the dark. So maybe it's a matter of struggling with thinking outside of the box or struggling with getting outside your comfort zone or struggling with the sense of security of your professional success. I don't know if it's worrying about any cyber attacks or how to get that sense of protection where someone's not going to steal your business or whatever's going on with that. And then I feel like you're getting there, right? The Three of Pentacles, again with the networking, building that sense of support system from others who are also in the same profession as you to give you that support to build your professional success. Just because you're having a good business, you can help someone else with their business by buying things to help your business, and vice versa. They'll get things from you to, kind of like networking and sharing the wealth and supporting each other's business can make all your businesses grow. I kind of feel this energy with the Three of Pentacles here. What other advice can you give the country of love with this? The Ace of Swords is in the dark. Yeah, just having that breakthrough, do some brainstorming, cut through the red tape and see what's going on there. Have that big light bulb moment, say, aha, now I know what I gotta do, and do it. Right? I can feel that for you. I feel like success is coming. It's just a matter of having a clear focus, set your intentions, tell the universe what you want in your professional success, You can write it down and give it to the universe. Muhammad, career path and financial reading in January. Yes, let's see for Muhammad. Career reading for Muhammad. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Muhammad a career reading? What does Muhammad need to know in finding their career path and financial abundance between January and June 2026? You have the Page of Wands in the dark. So this is kind of like your current energy right now, or what stage you are in your life right now with finding that career path and financial abundance. For the Page of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's a little fearful of commitments, or what kind of commitments you want to take in your career or in your finances. I don't know if that's being fearful of committing to any sort of like investments or what's going on with that. I also feel like there's this energy of feeling a little inconsistent in your energy. Like you're starting something, you don't see the results fast enough, so you give up instead of following through with it, even though there may be slow results or it may take time before you see that progress or that success. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark as well. So I feel like could be a mindset that may be limiting you from growth in your finances or growth in your career path. And that's kind of like worrying and stressful, like kind of like worrying too much about failure or maybe not sleeping enough, whatever that is for you with the Nine of Swords in the dark. I just feel like there's a sense of fears or figuring out how to cope with the stress kind of thing, maybe as well. It could be holding you back. But for the Queen of Wands, she's that vibrant person that is fearless and resilient and assertive in her energy. She wants something, she goes and gets it. So I do feel that energy for you too. Just having that charismatic energy, like putting yourself in boss boss mode is what I was trying to say. Like networking, getting yourself out there, have that can-do attitude is what it says on the card. But I feel like it's just a matter of pushing yourself through, get that confidence, be more assertive, more direct in what you're wanting in your career path and finances. For the Wheel of Fortune and the Light, I feel like there's this energy of the business cycle kind of thing, like putting yourself out there more. I don't know if it's a matter of advertising yourself more or connecting with other people to connect with, or what's going on with that. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. So I feel like it's also a matter of making sure you get that validation, make sure that people see you. Because I feel like you really do care about your image. It's just a matter of allowing other people to see how deeply you care about your career and what you have to offer, kind of like advertising yourself. Then you have the Lovers here. So the Lovers is more about choosing the people around you, like who you want to connect with, who you want to network with, who you want to collaborate with or teamwork with to grow your career. Because if you grow your career, your finances will follow through to gain that abundance. All right, let's see what else we can get for Muhammad. Walking away. So, if there's any fear, like it's in the dark though. So walking away from things that are no longer serving you, but I feel like you're going through a transition of a new career path or a shift in your career path that you already have. That's really cool. Hopefully that made some sense. You're welcome, country love. Mystical. What does Tony feel about mystical? We are in no contact. Let's see. Journey spirit guides, anthropist, angels, okay, that want to come and give mystical a message. What does Tony feel for mystical? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give mystical a message? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give mystical a message about how Tony feels about mystical? Ooh, for the Two of Swords, I feel like Tony is indecisive about how they feel about you with the Two of Swords here. I feel like they're, feeling stuck. They're not quite sure. I feel like they're unsure of what the truth is for some reason, is what's coming through here. You have the Knight of Swords and a Light too, so I feel like sometimes they do think about taking action towards you, but then they're at a pause, I feel like they're not quite sure. They're not quite sure if they're ready to open up towards you or not, because I feel like they're still holding themselves in. I feel like they're still protective of themselves, and they're not really wanting to compromise or anything like that. Because I feel like they are trying to plan their future or what comes next for them in their future. So I don't know if they're struggling with looking forward because they keep thinking about you and they're not quite sure if they healed from you. I feel like they're trying to heal from you. And they feel like they keep going back and forth. Like, should I go back towards mystical or not? But I keep feeling like they're playing that back and forth game because they haven't quite decided yet. The Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So they don't know if they want to start a family with you, like they want to start a connection with you again, or go their separate ways. What exactly is this Ten of Pentacles in the dark saying? I feel like they're still focused on some sort of conflict the two of you have had in the past, or some sort of tension or something. Yeah, they're not quite sure if they want that success. They might, though. That is like what? You're welcome, mystical. Jay, how will my progress with TSOW and AV? Let's see for Jay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How is Jay's progress with TS? How is Jay's progress with TS? How is Jay's progress with OW? How is Jay's progress with AV? How is Jay's progress with AV? For AV, you have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's been some delays in communication with that. I just feel like there's been some procrastinating, or there hasn't been a lot of movement with the TS energy. I do feel like there is some competition around the TS as well. So what would be the outcome of the TS with the competition and the delay of communication? The Strength card. There's a little bit of a weakness going on there right now in the current energy. For the OW, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there's more progress, but it's a slow and steady progress. I feel like whatever is going on, that it is something that's reliable and steady. Just practical for your energy right now. But it does come with the Three of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there may be some issues there that need to be worked out first. What is the outcome of OW? What is the outcome of OW? The Chariot. It may start to move forward, but there's still going to be some things to work out, some challenges there. For the AV, you have the Hangman. So again, I'm feeling this sense of waiting. It seems like you're in a waiting game for some reason, but I feel like you will get some good feedback, some good communication with the Page of Wands. Because I feel like there's this energy of feeling excited, maybe some new ideas or may come out of this, or some sort of sense of inspiration. But it seems like a positive energy. What would be the outcome of AV? What would be the outcome of AV? Oh, you may learn the truth about something or other with this energy. You know, some things may be, you know, I feel like it may be just a way of a change or a good change of pace for you than what you're used to. You may feel like you have a sense of security as well because of the Seven of Swords in the dark, but that's what I got. Good night, Kat. Thank you for stopping by. You're welcome, Jay. Faiza. Hello. Theme reading for Faiza. Leo, Cancer, Cos. Awesome. Leos are really good at like performing, like having center stage, like theater, being an influencer like on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. They're also really good at CEO and security. I have my zodiac lines up. And for cancers are really good at healthcare, decorating, that sort of thing. Thank you, Culture, so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. So let's see. For Faiza, what does Faiza need to know about their career? You have the Page of Cups, so I feel like your current energy, you're ready to open up yourself to communication. You're ready to follow your heart where your career is going to lead you. I can feel that for you. The Page of Cups, I just feel this sense of having this new passion or just being open to any type of invitation or any type of offer that may come your way just to try it out and see how it feels kind of energy. I feel the sense of you being more creative and imaginative in your energy, so that is fun. That may come from your Leo side, being more creative and that sort of thing. You have the Six of Cups in the dark. So I also feel like there's this energy of you returning to your old path. Maybe it's a matter of being the mentor for someone in your past or getting some advice from a person in your past as a mentor moving forward. So I feel like this is something that can give you some leverage to grow your finances. Because, you know, if your career grows, your finances will flow. For the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel that there's going to be some slow and steady progress moving forward. It just depends how much effort you put into it and how persistent you are in your energy. Because I feel this sense of you being a very reliable worker. You know, sticking to your routine, putting in the hard work, you know, kind of like you being the rock of whatever career you want to put yourself into. Just a matter of, like I said, putting in the hard work. And putting that passion, that love into your work as well will make it better for you. And then what steps does it take to move forward with this career is the researcher. So looking into researching everything you can about your career path, what you need to know about it, if there's anything else you need to learn about it, if there's any workshops about it or anything like that. Get as much information you can. I feel like this sense of curiosity is what's your next steps, like looking into what you can, keeping your eyes open. And then for the stars, this is where this path will lead you in finances or career. And it's kind of like just building that vision board to inspire you, to keep you going. Um, yeah, like kind of like having high aspirations for yourself, feeling optimistic. And yeah, that's what I call it. Kind of like you're being your own cheerleader seems to be what you need to do. Having patience, figuring things out, doing the research work, and you got it. Culture, thank you for your donation. Boss S's energy towards culture. Let's see. Many spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give culture a message. What is Boss S energy towards culture? Many spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What is culture's boss's energy towards her right now? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my camera. Ooh. I feel like overall your boss feels positive about you. I feel like you have the Four of Swords. I feel like she sees that you work hard without taking a rest. She probably thinks that you do need a rest, or it's been a rough couple of weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like your boss sees that you probably need a rest or a vacation or whatever that is for you. There is a King of Cups, so I feel like your boss is trying to be the best boss they can be. Um, I feel like they try to be more emotionally supportive than realistic. I'm not quite sure how that goes because I feel like they're trying hard to be professional, but I feel like they're also trying hard to control their emotions without showing their emotions, but maybe they're not really good at it. Um, for the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like they feel like maybe you cut corners a little bit. I'm not sure what your work ethic is or what's going on there. Maybe she thinks maybe you try to do things so that it looks easy. Maybe it's just a matter of how you. And some people when they do something, they make it look so easy. Like how do you do that so fast? So maybe she thinks that you're like cutting corners somewhere because it looks like you're doing it. I don't know. I don't know. Overall, there is some positive energy though. The King of Cups is in the light. The Queen of Pentacles is in the light. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, but it could be just them not quite sure what exactly the issue is between you and them. They haven't quite pinpoint what it is. They're just kind of, like, is it a lack of focus? Is she daydreaming? Like, what is she doing here? But overall, they seem to be very happy with your progress, the Queen of Pentacles. She's in boss mode energy. She feels like you have a good balance between your home and work life. I feel like she does see that. Queen of Pentacles, right? She's very nurturing, very kind, very sensible when it comes to being realistic. That's what I got. I feel like there's something about you she's trying to figure out. She just hasn't put her finger on it, kind of thing. I feel like once she does, she'll probably approach you and talk to you about it. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I got with that one. Super tired. Yeah, I feel like she can see that. That's the card that came out first was the Four of Swords. You're really needing a break. Yeah, we need to take a few days off. Maybe ask your doctor for a week off if you don't have like vacation time. I don't know if that's possible where you are to take like a week off for self-care day, a week or something. I don't know. Butterfly, general reading for Butterfly. What does Butterfly need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer fae? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer fae that wants to come up, oops, and give butterfly a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give butterfly a message? Phasma, you did have a reading. Do explanation mark timestamps. I did do your reading, Phasma. Phasma, I did do your reading. Phasa, I did do your reading not too long ago. If you do explanation mark timestamps. For some reason, I was thinking I took out way too many cards for you, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, okay. Because I did do his reading. The reading. So for butterfly, not quite sure what's going on here, but there's a lot of energy. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like whatever's going on, you are getting better at what you do. I just feel the sense of you paying more attention to detail, putting more dedication, being more consistent in your efforts. And I feel like that is showing. Like I feel like that talent or that skill or whatever that is just like making your energy better. For the Four of Swords in the dark, I feel like there is an energy of you needing time to rest. Because I just feel the sense of feeling overwhelmed with a mental overload or maybe being overstimulated. I don't know, but kind of like taking time for yourself because I feel like you've been really hard at work and perfecting your skills or perfecting whatever that is for you. You have the Temperance in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of being a little off balance. Like your mind, heart, and soul is not quite aligned. But um, sometimes that happens when we're stressed and tired and pushing ourselves to our limits kind of thing, right? I feel like with the Hermit here, I feel like it's a matter of just taking some time for some self-reflection, evaluating your situation. Yes, you've been working so hard, and it's not a bad thing to take a little bit of time for yourself to just recharge your batteries if that is what's needed. Um, I don't know if you've been trying really hard to help someone else because I feel like someone else's energy is coming through. So I don't know if they're also draining your energy, this person. And then you have the King of Wands in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of um yeah, I'm not quite sure if the King of Wands is you or someone else, because I do feel like there's someone else coming into your energy. I'm not quite sure what their energy is for. But I feel like with the King of Wands, there's energy of someone who's very ambitious, very strategic in their energy. Like I feel like they're very motivated and they're trying to push through something. So I don't know if they're trying to push you towards something or if this is your own energy trying to push through to get something done. Because I feel like over here is like there is something that's growing and being successful. It's just moving slowly or growing slowly, whatever that is. Um, because I feel like there's a sense of patience is going to pay off. I feel like there's going to be some long-term planning here. Whatever that is. Like I feel like just taking a step back and evaluate your progress, you're going to see how far you've come, like all the efforts you put into it to have that success. Like what exactly can we give butterfly here? King of Swords is also in the dark. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know if someone's trying to push you or persuade you into an energy that you're not wanting. or if it's your energy being frustrated because you're not seeing the results, even though the universe seems to think that you've made a lot of progress already. But that is what I got. I feel like whatever it is you're doing, you are doing great. But don't forget to take time for yourself and recharge your batteries. And if this person is pushing you in the wrong direction, you know, their butt cheeks, and, you know, just tell them where to go. Philia, hello. What are Eric's intentions towards Philia? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What are Eric's intentions towards Philia? What are Eric's intentions towards Philia right now? The King of Pentacles. I want to say the King of Pentacles, not the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, I just feel the sense of you taking care of business, or Eric is taking care of business. And that seems to be their top priority right now. You're a Gemini and he's an Aries? Alright. But, I don't know, I just feel the sense that someone's taking care of business, you know? But there is a Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like Eric's energy is going slow and steady, which is not normal for an Aries. Usually Aries like to go fast. But I feel like Eric has slowed down their energy. Yeah. He's an Aries. But I feel like his energy is slowing down. It's not going as fast as an Aries usually is. So I don't know what's up with that. The Chariot is in the light. So I feel like Eric is trying to go forward. You know, there's some obstacles or some challenges, or there's things that are kind of blocking him, but he's still moving forward towards you with their intentions. I feel like there's a spiritual connection between the two of you with the High Priestess here. I feel like Eric very much trusts their intuition. They trust how they feel. I don't know if there was a conflict or something going on between the two of you, but I feel like they've overcome that. Like, they feel like it resolved itself, but they're not worried about it anymore. And I feel like they feel like there's a strong connection between the two of you. Like, they feel like the two of you have similar beliefs or similar values. And I feel like they appreciate that a lot. What is Eric's love energy towards Philia? What is Eric's love energy towards Philia? Abundance. Yeah, it says open your heart to receive the abundance of love the universe has to offer. I feel like that's between the two of you. And then you have nature. Nature, your relationships like blooming flowers, they will flourish. So yeah. I feel like it's an energy that's going really slow. I feel like Eric doesn't want to rush anything. They're taking their time. So it's just a matter of nurturing each other and seeing where it goes. I think that's what I got. You're welcome, Butterfly. Matthew. Theme reading for Matthew. Yes, theme reading for Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What does Matthew need to know about finding their true career path and financial abundance? You have the King of Wands. I can feel that for you. I can feel you being the King of Wands, boosting that ego, right? I really feel that for you. Seeing the big picture, right? Thinking outside the box, feeling inspired and creative. I feel you being the visionary, like having these big visions and figuring out how to go after them. I feel like that is your current energy right now. The Two of Pentacles. This is what you can leverage right now to grow your financial abundance. And it's kind of like making that decision. Like, what can you juggle around? What can you balance? What can you realistically do in your energy to grow your career? Because if you grow your career, your abundance, your financial abundance will come, right? So I feel like there's a sense of figuring out what your budgeting is. I don't know if you've been into the gig economy thing, you know, just taking up jobs here and there and everywhere instead of having like a steady career. It seems to be like that's the thing right now. I feel like everybody's just picking up jobs here or there and doing whatever they can to get the money. You know? So I feel like this is something that you have good quality over, that you can build that abundance of finances with. For the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, the cycle of business. So it's kind of the Wheel of Fortune, no matter what you're reading, which way it is in this particular reading, is about you promoting yourself, putting yourself out there, kind of like advertising yourself so people know that you exist, so they can either buy your service or hire you or whatever that is for you. To get you going, get you recognized, get that recognition is what you're looking for, according to the cards. That's what they're saying that you need. So this is also what is limiting your financial growth, is not advertising yourself enough. For the Queen of Swords is in the light. So she's all about raising your standards. You're smart, you're wise. It's a matter of you taking that role in leadership and leading your way to abundance and that career path for yourself. The Queen of Swords, she's very self-reliant, very bold in her energy, where she speaks her truth and she believes in her truth. So I feel like that is an energy for you that will help you take your first steps moving forward. And then where this path will lead you in the end is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like it's a matter of you working for yourself. So I really feel like the gig economy thing seems to be the way to go right now. I'm not quite sure if that's what you're doing now or not. But the Three of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like saying the same thing. You're skilled, you can network by reaching out to other people who can help promote you, and build up your own reputation and your brand. But that is what I got. BB, general reading for BB. What does BB need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB a message? What does BB need to know right now in general? What does BB need to know right now in general? Ooh, the star wants to come out. What does BB need to know right now in general? Thank you. What does BB need to know right now in general? You have some negativity here. I feel maybe it's not negativity. I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubt or just doubt in the energy itself. That can be frustrating. I feel a sense of frustration. For the Star in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of feeling a little bit insecure or not sure, or maybe it's more about feeling lost and not sure which direction to move towards. Because I feel like you've been fighting competition, you've been fighting the universe kind of thing, and you're feeling tired, you're feeling defeated, and you're just done with it all. But I feel like there's also this energy of you rising above and showing your passion and proving your worth just the same, I feel like whatever's going on here is a matter of protecting your peace. And I feel like that's what you're focusing on. I feel like there's going to be a shift in, like, I feel like there's going to be a change or a shift in your energy where you may slightly change your ways of things. And I feel like that's what's going to make your chariot move again, even though it's in the dark. I feel like when you have this shift in your energy and make that change, your chariot move into the light, and I feel like you're going to be moving forward again in a positive light with the Three of Cups here, being able to go out and socialize, connect with other people, and maybe networking, collaborating, whatever that is. You're going to find that balance and that sense of partnerships with others to grow yourself and grow your connections, and I feel like that will bring you a sense of harmony. Eh? What's going on here? What other advice can you have for BB moving forward? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. It's your time to shine. You're just going with the flow with the cycles. I feel that for you. Firebird. What Scorpio's thoughts and feelings when he recalls the intimate night we had together after drinks? What could it do with me bringing it up? Let's see. For Firebird, is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, for Fae that want to come and give Firebird a message? What's the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings when he recalls the intimate night Firebird and Scorpio had together after drink? Ooh. I feel like I feel like the Scorpio feel like they had that loss of control. Cause like Scorpios do not like to have that loss of control, and I feel like that's what they felt like because of the King of Wands here. I feel like they were very genuine with their passion and their love for you and that intimacy that the two of you shared. I feel like that gave them some sort of sense of weakness, right? Passion is weakness. Um, yeah, so I feel like because they lost so much of that control, it scared them. But it was, you know, love. Some people get torn between love and lust. Lust feels more comfortable than love. It's weird, but for a lot of people, they rather have lust than love. So I'm feeling this energy with the Scorpio too, because lust, they feel like they have more control over it, where love is love. You don't really have control over it. So that seems to be their issue here. And I feel like they don't want to take time to think about it. They're avoiding having that introspection, that soul searching kind of energy. They just want to be blinded towards it, not take a look at it, not decide on it. You know, they don't want that equal balance between the two of you that they felt. You know? Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords in the dark. They know they should talk to you about it, but they're not wanting to. Would Scorpio do it with what would Scorpio do if Firebird brought it up again? What would the Scorpio do if Firebird brought it up again? I feel like he would run. I feel like he would deny the King of Wands feeling. He would deny it and lie about it because he feels like he's in power or wants to feel like he's in power. That's what I got. Lucky Hibiscus. Who's coming towards Lucky in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Somebody's coming towards you in love. Love is coming faster than you realize. Because you have the Two of Cups here, so love and romance and passion is coming towards you. I feel the sense of attraction. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups. So this person is in denial about their feelings towards you, though, but it's happening anyways. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna let it go. Like they won't be able to hold back any longer. They're gonna have to go give in to their emotions soon. I feel like right now they very much value their independence. They value their alone time. They value the single life that they have. You know, they feel like they have everything that they need, right? Their freedom, their whatever castle they built for themselves, you know? Um, they feel like they're living on top of the world and they love this independence, but something's gonna break here. They're gonna break and they won't be able to hold it together anymore. They're gonna lose all their coins and their heart's gonna spill out. Who is this person coming towards lucky? Who is this person coming towards lucky? And the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally balanced, emotionally available, someone who leads with kindness and compassion. I feel like this person may even be spiritual. I feel like this person is attractive in their energy. I feel like this person is very kind, like very calm, kind, and patient. Like they don't move too fast in general. Yeah. I feel like they very much value their independence, but they're going to crash and burn, and they're going to have to express their love towards you because they won't be able to be in denial about it anytime soon. I feel like this person knows who you are because I feel like they're crushing on you really badly right now, even though they're denying it. They're trying to hold themselves together. That's what I got. I don't know if someone you work with or what, but I feel like they're going to reveal themselves towards you. Hot Sun. What are Eve's feelings and intentions and next action towards Hot Sun? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hot Sun a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hot Sun a message? What are Eve's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? What are Eve's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Oops, there was a lot of things going on there. Okay, so what is going on with Eve's feelings and intentions towards Hot Sun? We'll take it. For the 10 of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they're struggling with the relationship and home life balance. I don't know if they're struggling with their sense of independence and their alone time with wanting to be with you or connecting with you. I feel like they're indecisive about what their intentions are and what their next actions are. I feel like they haven't quite figured it out yet because they're kind of like torn with wanting to be with Hot Sun and wanting to be home alone kind of thing, you know? I don't know, because I feel like that's what's causing the imbalance between the two of you. There's some stresses and worries as well. So I don't know if they're stressing and worrying that they're not good enough for you or what's going on with that. I feel like the two of you make really good memories together. I feel like you bring back some nostalgia energy that is positive. They also feel like you're a dream come true for them. Like they see the potential of being with you. I feel like you give them a sense of fulfillment and harmony. They can see a future with you. The Fool is in the dark though, so they're a little bit fearful of taking a leap of faith with you. What exactly is the love energy of E towards Hot Sun? What is the love energy of E towards Hot Sun? Imperfections. It says love is a beautiful mess. Embrace the imperfections. This one says stars. Your hope and optimisms are a very powerful love magnet for you right now. So maybe that is what's going on. But that is what I got. Ladybug. Theme reading for Ladybug. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ladybug a message? You're welcome, Hot Sun. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ladybug a message? Okay, so for your career, you have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, I feel like your energy right now is about putting yourself out there, like seeking opportunity. I feel like you're trying, or I feel like the energy around you is going to be attracting like collaboration, like teamwork kind of thing. Because I feel the sense of you building a reputation and a good brand for yourself. I feel like you're putting yourself out there. Maybe it's a matter of sharing your goals, sharing your passions or your views or whatever that is with others. I feel like that's a good connection for you. You have the Hierophant in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you figuring out what your work policy is, like what kind of things are you going to put up with in the work or your career or whatever's going on with that. With the Hierophant too, I just feel like there's this energy of looking for some long-term stability that aligns with your values and that sort of thing. So I don't know if you've been looking for a mentorship or if you're thinking about being a mentor yourself or some sort of life coach or something, because I feel like that energy is trying to come through as well. And I feel like you do have skills or qualities for that too. For the Nine of Wands, I feel like you're resilient. You're going to guard your work. You're going to protect yourself, especially with finances and that sort of thing. I feel like you're almost at the verge of like finding your career or finding the best career path for you. You do have the devil though, so I don't know if this is supposed to be what steps to take now to move forward. So the devil, I feel like it's always an energy of like selfish, right? Being tempted to be selfish and focusing on your own energy. Maybe it's a matter of stepping up into boss mode or just stepping up your gameplay because you need that money and being more focused on gaining financial abundance than anything else. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. I mean, I feel like that's what everybody wants to do right now. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of making some positive changes because I feel like you are resilient. You are in survival mode, but you're also persistent. And I feel like you can stay calm under pressure as well. So that is a good energy for you. Things may be going slow and steady, but they're going. It's just a matter of focusing on your vision, keeping an open mind for those opportunities, maybe networking, connecting with others to see how you can grow from there. That is what I got. Alice! Hello for Alice. Prediction for the rest of this and next week. Will I win my court case? I can't really answer that question specifically, Alice, because that is a legal question. But I can see where your energy is at. How is the rest of Alice's week gonna look like for Alice? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What is the rest of Alice's week gonna look like for Alice? So what is the rest of Alice's week gonna look like for Alice? You updated your question? Will BCG move my interview date? Yeah, I can't answer any question that says court case because that's a legal thing. I do see your message about predicting for the rest of the week. And will BCG move my interview date? That's what I started off here. And what's going on for Alice for the rest of this next week? What's going on for the rest of this next week for Alice? So we have next week is going to be very difficult because you have the Ten of Swords in the dark. So even though some things are going to come to an end, there's going to be a rise of a beginning or a new start of something. I feel the sense of you being in survival mode. I don't know what I was trying to say. But I do feel like there's this energy too of, overcoming the challenges and things getting a little bit lighter. Even though there's going to be challenges and changes, some things may come to an end. You may have a lack of ambition or feel like there may be some low motivation coming through in the next 2 weeks. I feel like you may be emotionally guarded. You may be going through a phase of feeling negative. The next 2 weeks, yeah, there's going to be an imbalance in your energy between you and others. Will BCG move the interview date? Will BCG move the interview date? The strength card is a yes. Will Todd help Alice? Will Todd help Alice moving forward? Will Todd help Alice moving forward? It's a no, but not a strong no for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But that is what I got for you. I feel like the next 2 weeks is going to be really, really tough. Yeah, I feel like you may have a sense of feeling negative. I feel like it's a matter of trying your best to stay positive, trying your best to turn your strength card into the light with feeling confident in yourself and being positive in your energy. May be tough, but I feel like, try to keep your strength up as much as you can. That is what I got. Dwayne, will things work out between me and Lisa eventually? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Not Alice, sorry. Wrong energy. I'm gonna try that again, Dwayne. I had a mix of energies there. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message? We need Dwayne's energy to come in. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message? Will Dwayne and Lisa work things out between the two of them eventually? You got the 10 of Swords in the light. We're talking now when she's coming over 2 days ago. That is awesome. Things got intimate. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. You have the 10 of Swords. But, I feel like you've already hit rock bottom. So the only way up is up. Like, you can't go any more down. So, I feel like the only way up is up, right? I feel the sense of the two of you rising above. I feel like Lisa is going to stick it out to see what happens. I still feel like there's a serious conversation that needs to be had between the two of you because the Page of Swords keeps coming up. The High Priestess, I feel like it's a matter of trusting your instincts, trusting your heart on this one. You know how much you can trust her and how much you can't. You know her very well. I still feel like there's some self-reflection, that needs to be, but I feel like you're both open. I feel like you're both more open than you need to be, or like, not need to be. I feel like you're more open than you used to be, is what I wanted to say. I feel like there's a weight lifted off of you, so I feel like there's some things that you've had worked out already. There does seem to be a sign of relief coming through there. What else does Dwayne need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like the heart has healed, right? The Three of Swords is in the dark. So there's been some healing. You've been overcoming some things. You're resolving the issue. So that's good. You're talking about that now? Yeah, the Three of Swords is saying that. You're starting to talk through it. There's still some more, but you're getting there. Looks like you're on the right page. You're in the same book and on the right page. You gotta be on the same sentence now. You're getting there. That is what I got, everyone. I know I'm leaving on time today. I should put my full screens. Spiritual love, I'm so sorry I didn't get to you tonight. I'm sorry about that. I have to go. I have to get up super, super early in the morning. I wish I could stay longer and do more, but I have to go. But I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. Um, yeah. Firebird, thank you for the hearts. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I do have videos coming up. I think there's a pick a card video out. There's gonna be more career videos coming up too. So hope you all have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Thank you.